Can you hear me? I'm not even sure if my camera can handle that. I had a bad day today. Stress was kind of getting to me old noggin. I was about to blow a gasket earlier. That's my dog. He's really old. Oh. Are you okay? He's okay. He's an old guy. Sorry. But I was having a pretty rough day today, and I thought that I would take some time to de-stress. So I got a couple of things that make me happy, and I thought that if you were having a bad day, that maybe it'd make you happy too. So this is a very special set of tarot cards that I got when I went to, I'm not sure what it was called, but it was some kind of Wicca convention that happened to be in town. And I went inside, there were a whole bunch of stalls all over the place. A lot of crystals. There were some crystals that were shaped like swords. And then there were some crystals that were shaped like swords. It's pretty funny. We had a good time laughing about that. There were also tons and tons and tons of tarot cards for sale. I got a few of them there. This is one of them. I really like the case. It's protective, and I like the way that it sounds when I grab it. And I like the way that it taps. The inside looks kind of pretty like that. This little book. Book looks just like the box. But it sounds a little different. I like that sound. I like to feel the wind rush against my ear when I open a book. Can you feel it? I also like to let my fingers slip across the pages. I opened to the soulmate page. That's fun. Oh, you can't read that. Or maybe I can't read that. The cards are beautiful. If you can see. It's a woman being held by a man. The man seems to be transparent and fading away. The woman seems very focused on what's ahead of her. She's holding herself as if she were holding onto his hands, but she's not quite holding onto his hand. I wonder if that represents some kind of disconnect. This one's pretty too. Take off your mask. You've probably been wearing it all day. It's about time. What I don't really like about these cards is that they're kind of big, like the size of my head. And I got a pretty big head. They're a little hard to shuffle because they have this like plasticky sort of like really shiny, but it kind of sounds like. I can't. It kind of like squeaks. I don't know how to explain it, but they're really pretty. Here, let me show you. It's okay. Sometimes they're meant to be upside down. You don't need to stress too much about the small details. Things are okay as they are. But they're so pretty. If you're curious about what this deck is called, I can always reply to it. It's really beautiful. And a lot of these cards are, in my opinion, kind of garnered towards self-helping. When I'm doing a tarot card reading for myself, I usually use this card alongside, or these cards, sorry, alongside my other decks, so that I get like a more tangible procedure of what I'm supposed to do, even if there's nothing that you're supposed to do. I suppose I need a procedure to relax sometimes, but I also have this really cool book. This book brings me a lot of happiness. I'm super into Tolkien and fantasy, and I understand that his stories are exhausting, but I mean, if you ever had a really cool dream and you wanted to tell someone about it, like, don't you get kind of exhausting too? I think he's just a kid excited to share his dream, and I think he did a beautiful job at it. And I think sometimes with his imagery, he just got a little lost in the sauce. When don't we all? But I like that this book is leather bound. The only thing that would make this better is if it had gold at the... Sorry, that was kind of slappy. At the edge of the pages. I was trying to be slick with it. My dog's trying to join the session. If you hear any itching sounds, that's him helping. Oh, right now he's digesting. Oh, he's digesting and he just ate dinner. I'm so sorry. So beautiful. And I love all the inspiration that the Tolkien series has given to people. Like, God, how many years has he been dead now? Like 50 years or something? I mean, I can't say I miss the guy. I never knew him. I'm glad that he did what he did, and I'm glad that it wasn't perfect. Because if it was perfect, then no one would want to fix it. And I feel like there's a lot of really excellent stories created from people witnessing the imperfections of Tolkien's beautiful world and wanting to change it. Like, for instance, I'm watching this really awesome show on Not a Plug, Amazon Prime. On Amazon Prime, not a plug, sorry. But I'm watching this really awesome show called Carnival Row. It is so good. Like, it's as if Lord of the Rings kept going. It just kept going history-wise. Like, Lord of the Rings happened, that's medieval times. But then we fast forward, and then we got to the industrial era. And then Carnival Row happened. And it's kind of like the Pixie Holocaust. Now, I know when I say Pixie, you think Tinkerbell, and you're like, how is that an interesting story? Give it a chance. Give it a chance, please. Give it a chance. It is so worth it. It is so, everything is so, oh my god. It's so realistic. It's so, I'm sorry. Can you tell I've been watching it recently? Yeah. I've been binging it pretty hard. I have like 4 episodes left until I'm done. I can't get myself to watch it though. Does that ever happen to you? Like, I know that the end of a show is coming, so I stop myself from watching the end because I don't want it to end. Like, if I stop at 78% of a show and I just walk away, then I'm still in that universe. I can still fantasize and pretend the possibilities are endless. But then when the show concludes, it's like, what do? I'm floating. I'm floating in the abyss. There's blackness all around me. I'm falling? No. I'm stuck. I'm scared. I'm alone. And I don't like that feeling. So I'm just gonna stop like 4 episodes away. And like hope that I can stay here forever. Cause it's so well written. Who wrote that show? I thought I saw the name Tati Lorna, but honestly I was kind of like skipping through the titles because I just wanted to get back to the show. But look at this book. Back on this book, sorry. Sorry, back on this book. It's kind of like an encyclopedia for all of his creatures and all of his places and all of his things and histories, and it's just really amazing. Oh, you got something on your shoulder. Okay. Sorry. God, are you flirting with me? Stop. I really wanted to show you this though. This was like the whole point of me being here. I really wanted to show you this book. This is why I thought it would be cool that it's gold plated, because I have one that is gold plated. Do you see this? I know you're trying to sleep, but like open your eyes for a sec. Look at that. With the reflection. I'm so sorry. I apologize so much. That is my dog. Can you stop itching your butt? Can you go somewhere else? I love you too. I understand. But stop. Stop. Mama's trying to make you some food, please. You're so cute. Stop. He's like 20 years old. He's gonna hurt himself. Okay. I hope that your eyes are back to being closed or closing. I'm so sorry, but in case you really wanted to see that and that wasn't enough, here's a second glimpse at the book. And it's also like reflecting on my walls. Can I get it to reflect on my face? Yeah, it's very shiny. But listen to that thunk. Oh, that wasn't very good. I'm holding it wrong. sorry. But like, look at that front. It's so good. I low-key zoned out. I'm probably gonna cut that. Look at the inside of that. And that's so beautiful. And the way that the sun and then the moon and then they meet when I close the pages. And it looks so different from the outside. Then you open to a whole... I'm so sorry. And then you open to like a whole world. And this thing is great. It's like a total almanac for everything you could need tarot. And it's got shiny pages. And it's super cute on the inside. See that? I know you can't read it, but you can see it. Oh, I kind of like marked it a little bit. I've been studying. And yeah, this is how you would translate like normal playing cards. Because you can do that. Tarot cards originally used to be like an actual game. I think back in Italy, it looked just like Go Fish, I guess. Not just like, but similar too. And then these cards, just like we would play Go Fish or Blackjack or poker or anything, this would have symbolism. I almost said symbology, but it would have a symbology. And this one's kind of like the cards. Dude, can you chill? You're kind of like harshing my vibe. You're low-key ruining the mood. I would really appreciate it if you could just like take a nap or something. You take a lot of naps, like pretty often. That's my dog. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm sitting in my dog bed. He's upset that I'm sitting in his bed. And he's trying to steal my show right now. Okay, well, I'm gonna put the book away because what he's really upset about is that I have this chest in his spot. Oh, he's so cute. There. This is my son. He's 20 years old. I haven't been keeping track, but I know he is over. I said he was over 16 like last year. He's an old guy. He's mad and he's grumpy, and I'm so sorry that he's ruining the sesh because I really wanted to go over like tarot cards and like actually teach you something, but I've been really distracted because I've been super stressed today. I had a really bad day at work and I was fighting with my partner, and money's really tight and work's really rough around everywhere you go. It's really hard to be an American right now. And like, I'm trying not to blow a gasket, but like, today was a really hard day. So I wanted to surround myself with stuff that makes me happy, and even though my dog is really close and won't stop licking his asshole to save his own fucking life, I'm so sorry for cursing. I still love him, and I still love being here, and these things make me happy. So I wanted to share some things that make me happy with you while you fell asleep, because I know how hard it is to close your eyes, but supposed to I'm intended to paint this box, but I've never been able to get myself to do it. And so instead of crafting it like God's intention, I've been storing more crafting stuff inside of there. Like these zip ties. Dar, can you chill? His name is Dar. Can you chill, please? For the love of all that is sleepy. These are little zip ties. So I work in a factory. And these little zip ties come on some of the packaged stuff that we work with. And I feel like I could easily repurpose this into, I don't know, maybe if I'm doing a little miniature, maybe big fencing or cabling, or maybe attach something to another thing for a model or something. Are you done? I'm so sorry, my dog. Okay. Things are a little more quiet now. I have very noisy neighbors and very thin walls, and my dog is very thirsty and opinionated. But I keep these, I steal these from work. This is trash. I also have this rose quartz. Okay. Okay, so this was stretchy, and it's not stretchy anymore, and it's falling apart fast. Here, you can have one. Oh, yeah. Do you want to hold? Do you? My dog. I can't ask him to stop eating. Alright, can you go outside with that? Can you...